Welcome to Planet in Your Pods, where we help you get the most out of your travels. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the world's most vibrant and historic cities, a place that, well, captivates millions every year, London.
It really is. It's a city with just layers upon layers of history, culture, and surprising hidden gems, isn't it? Whether you're a first-timer stepping off the plane or maybe a seasoned traveler looking for new experiences, London truly has something for everyone. I find it endlessly fascinating how different perspectives can unlock new ways to experience even the most, well-known spots. You might think you know London, but peel back a layer, and there's always something new, even within its most iconic locations.
Absolutely. And that's pretty much what we're going to do for you today. We've distilled a wealth of information drawing from countless visits and careful research to bring you what we believe are the 14 absolute best things to do when you visit London. We'll cover everything from the iconic must-sees that, define the city's skyline to some really unique spots that will make your trip unforgettable. We've explored London from, well, every angle, and we're ready to share our top insights to ensure your journey is as rich and rewarding as possible. So let's unpack this.
Right. To truly grasp London's immense scale and its sprawling layout right from the outset, our journey begins high above the city. And with that, that brings us to the number one thing to do. Experience the London Eye. This is, in my opinion, an absolute must-do. It offers unparalleled panoramic views of the city that you just can't really get anywhere else. It's not just a Ferris wheel, it's Europe's tallest cantilevered observation wheel. A true engineering marvel, actually, that redefined the South Bank skyline when it opened.
It gives you this incredible bird's-eye perspective, allowing you to truly appreciate the sheer vastness and intricate layout of this magnificent city.
It truly is quite the experience, isn't it? The design itself is fascinating. It doesn't swing like a traditional Ferris wheel, but rather rotates gently, keeping the capsules level. And the ride itself takes a full half hour, which, gives you plenty of time to really soak in the scenery without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. From up there, you can spot so many famous landmarks, the Houses of Parliament, Westminster Abbey, the meandering River Thames, and on a clear day, your gaze can extend for miles, even catching glimpses of, say, the distant Wembley Stadium or the iconic Shard. For me, the views are particularly stunning around sunset.
Oh, I completely agree.
The way the golden light hits the city and the river as dusk settles is truly magical, casting long shadows and making the landmarks glow.
Yes. And it's more than just the ride, too. What a lot of people don't realize until they get there is that your ticket actually includes a short but surprisingly fun 4D movie experience. They've integrated some really neat effects into it, like wind, mist, and even a moment of unexpected snow, which truly enhances the visit and makes it feel more immersive before you even step into your capsule. But what I've learned from my own experiences is just how incredibly popular this attraction is, especially during peak tourist season or school holidays. If you don't plan ahead, you can expect some really, really long queues. We've personally seen lines that snake around the entire area, stretching for what feels like miles.
That's a critical point you raise. I can't stress this enough. I strongly recommend buying your tickets online in advance. This not only saves you precious vacation time by allowing you to bypass a significant portion of the main queue, but often it can save you money too, as online prices can be lower than on-site. What's truly a game changer here, and something I always advise, are the fast-track tickets. We've personally witnessed queues that could easily be 2 or 3 hours long, especially in summer, transform into a mere minute or two with a fast-track pass. It truly is a lifesaver, particularly if you're traveling with children who get antsy in lines or if you have a packed itinerary and every minute counts. Why spend a significant chunk of your day standing when you could be exploring?
Exactly. And here's a bonus tip that can genuinely save you hundreds of pounds if you're planning on seeing multiple attractions. If you're considering other popular attractions managed by Merlin Entertainments, they run a lot of London's family attractions like Trek's Adventure, Madame Tussauds, Sea Life London Aquarium, or the London Dungeon. Definitely look into their combo tickets or multi-attraction passes. They offer incredible value when bundled together, providing substantial savings compared to buying individual tickets. Imagine seeing London laid out before you from the eye, then seamlessly moving on to your next adventure. It's an incredible way to grasp the city's scale and truly appreciate its vastness, like feeling on top of the world.
Right. Once you've seen London laid out like a map from above, the next logical step is to explore its vibrant streets and waterways at ground level. And for that brings us to the number 2 thing to do. Take a hop-on, hop-off bus tour and a Thames River cruise. This is a fantastic and incredibly family-friendly way to get acquainted with London's major highlights, all without the exhaustion of, well, loads of walking. Especially in a city as sprawling as London, this kind of tour offers a comfortable, efficient, and surprisingly insightful way to cover a lot of ground. It gives you an excellent overview.
I couldn't agree more there. What I find particularly genius about these tours is the flexibility they offer. You can choose between different routes that cover all the main sites, like the iconic Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament, Buckingham Palace, and the historic Tower of London. The real benefit is the convenience. You can hop on and off as you please at any designated stop. This allows you to explore points of interest more deeply if something truly catches your eye, maybe spend an hour at Westminster Abbey, and then simply reboard when you're ready to move on. It's a perfect blend of guided sightseeing and, independent exploration. Gives you control.
And many of these buses enhance the experience with live commentary from knowledgeable guides. Or they offer audio guides in multiple languages, which is incredibly helpful for international visitors. Some even have special kids club commentary in English, which I think is a really nice touch. It makes the history and stories of London engaging and entertaining for younger travelers, focusing on fun facts and interactive bits. What's even better, many tickets for these bus tours also include a river cruise on the Thames. This offers a completely different, much calmer perspective of London from the water. Seeing iconic landmarks like St. Paul's Cathedral and Tower Bridge from the Thames is quite memorable, provides unique photo opportunities and a different sense of the city's flow and its historical relationship with the river.
Oh, the river cruises are definitely a highlight.
Yeah.
I found the guides on these river cruises can be incredibly entertaining.
Yeah.
They don't just rattle off facts. They weave in fascinating historical anecdotes with a wonderful, often dry, British humor. I vividly recall one guy who joked about not forgetting your favorite kids when leaving the boat because he himself was supposedly left behind on a school trip once. Those personal touches and witty remarks really make the experience even more enjoyable for everyone, adding an element of fun and storytelling that you don't always get from a standard tour. It makes the history of London truly come alive.
Indeed. For those looking to maximize their experience and truly make the most of their visit, I'd recommend considering a 48-hour ticket. This really allows you to utilize the hop-on, hop-off system to its fullest, giving you ample time to revisit attractions or explore new areas that truly interest you without feeling rushed. Longer duration tickets often include a river cruise that extends all the way to Greenwich, which is another really worthwhile place to visit.
Oh yes, Greenwich is great.
Greenwich offers even more historical and cultural exploration, including the famous Greenwich Meridian Line, where you can literally stand in two hemispheres at once, and the National Maritime Museum, which is fantastic for understanding Britain's seafaring past.
Okay, so from panoramic views and guided tours, let's pivot to something a little more interactive and perhaps a touch whimsical. That brings us to the number 3 thing to do. Visit Madame Tussauds. Now, you might initially think this wax museum is just for adults, focusing solely on celebrities and historical figures. But I can tell you from personal experience, it's surprisingly popular with children. That's largely due to its interactive and cleverly themed experiences that go far beyond just looking at static wax figures.
It's true. While you'll certainly find the incredibly lifelike wax figures of global celebrities, sports heroes, and of course the British royal family, what makes it so appealing to a younger audience are the truly engaging elements designed to capture kids' imaginations. For instance, they have dedicated zones like the Marvel Superheroes 4D movie, which is a real hit. It's not just a screen experience, it's complete with wind, water effects, and even a snow element, making you feel truly part of the action. And for Star Wars fans, the dedicated experience allows you to co-pilot spaceships alongside beloved characters, or even engage in a lightsaber fight with Darth Vader himself. Offers incredible photo opportunities.
Right. What's truly fascinating is how quickly kids' initial skepticism turns into genuine excitement. I've seen it firsthand. Kids often start off unenthused, especially if they don't recognize all the historical figures or newer celebrities. But then, they quickly get incredibly excited when they recognize someone like a favorite football hero, or when they get to interact directly with the exhibits. Imagine taking a picture on a bike with E.T., recreating that iconic scene, or sitting in a classic black cab for the Spirit of London ride.
Ah, yes, the Start of London ride.
Which takes you on a delightful journey through London's history with animated figures and sounds. These interactive elements are what make it so memorable for them. One young visitor I spoke to even wished they could take Luke Skywalker's lightsaber home.
Huh. It definitely highlights how a well-designed, interactive experience can appeal to all ages and transform expectations. And this is another highly popular attraction where planning is absolutely key. Booking tickets online in advance, and especially considering fast-track options, will save you a lot of waiting time, particularly during peak season like summer holidays or bank holiday weekends.
Definitely.
The queues can be notoriously long, sometimes extending for blocks. It's also an excellent indoor option for those inevitable bad weather days in London. Offers a fantastic few hours of entertainment shielded from the rain, making it a perfect rainy day plan.
Good point. Okay, from the glitz of celebrities to the grandeur of royalty, that brings us to the number 4 thing to do. Explore the Royal Mews. This spot offers a unique, intimate insight into the working royal side of England, and it's a fantastic alternative or complement to visiting Buckingham Palace itself, especially if the palace isn't open for internal tours during your visit. It provides a fascinating behind-the-scenes look at how the monarchy prepares for its grand ceremonial events.
It's precisely what I would recommend if you want to glimpse the ceremonial grandeur of the monarchy without needing the specific summer opening times of the palace itself. What's appealing about the Royal Mews is that it's a relatively short and affordable visit, making it perfect for families or those with limited time who still want a taste of royal tradition. You get to see the actual working stables, which is fascinating in itself, some of the magnificent horses that pull the royal carriages, and most impressively, the incredible collection of royal carriages and state coaches, each with its own story.
And when you say incredible, you truly mean it. The absolute highlight for many, myself included, is the 8-horse-drawn gold state coach. This magnificent piece of history has been used for every coronation since that of King George IV in 1821. Standing next to it, you can truly appreciate its sheer size and opulent detailing. It's over 7 meters long, weighs 4 tons, and is adorned with gilded cherubs and intricate carvings. It's like stepping into a fairy tale, a tangible, glittering piece of living royal history. I learned that it takes 8 horses to pull it, and that despite its beauty, it's known for being quite uncomfortable.
Really? I didn't know that.
Apparently so. You'll also see other significant coaches like the Glass Coach, which is frequently used for royal weddings, and the newer Diamond Jubilee State Coach, which dates from 2014, showcasing how royal tradition continues to evolve with modern craftsmanship.
I was particularly struck by the scale and craftsmanship of the Gold State Coach when I saw it. It's absolutely enormous and exquisitely detailed. It truly makes you imagine the grand processions, the crowds lining the streets. And it's not just carriages. You also get a sense of the scale of royal transport when you see vehicles like the Queen's Rolls-Royce State Limousine, which is also quite huge and custom-built for royal use. Offers a glimpse into the everyday, albeit luxurious, logistics of the monarchy. If you want a glimpse into royal pomp and ceremony, even if you can't get inside Buckingham Palace, this is a fantastic, accessible alternative that truly highlights a unique, practical aspect of British tradition and history.
Definitely. From the stately elegance of royal transport, let's shift to some more immersive and thrilling experiences conveniently located together. That brings us to the number 5 thing to do. Dive into Sea Life London Aquarium and the nearby London Dungeon. These 2 attractions are incredibly convenient, located right next to the London Eye and the County Hall building, and they offer distinct yet equally engaging experiences. You can easily combine them with other attractions in the area, especially with those multi-attraction passes we mentioned, or simply choose the one that best suits your group's interests for an hour or 2 of focused fun.
Let's start with the Sea Life London Aquarium. This is a fantastic choice, especially for young children, and honestly for adults who appreciate marine life too. They get to marvel at over 400 species of marine life, including awe-inspiring sharks, graceful stingrays, and playful penguins. What I particularly appreciate about it is that it's not overwhelmingly large. An hour to an hour and a half is usually sufficient for a visit, which means kids don't get bored or overtired before you've seen everything. It's well-paced, highly engaging, and packed with interesting creatures from around the world, from tropical fish to local river species.
It truly is engaging. My kids absolutely loved the interactive exhibits there. One of the highlights was a station where you could design your own jellyfish on a large digital screen and then watch it come to life, swimming around digitally with all the other creations. They also got a kick out of what they affectionately called the pancake fish, which were the stingrays, fascinated by their electric tails.
Pancake fish, I like that.
And putting their heads inside those clear underwater bubbles to get an up-close, 360-degree view with the penguins was a huge hit. While individual tickets can be a bit pricey on their own, as we discussed, it offers great value when combined with other Merlin Entertainment's attractions through a multi-attraction pass. Makes it a smart way to enjoy several experiences without breaking the bank.
Right. Moving on to the London Dungeon, this is a completely different kind of experience, and it's generally more suitable for teens and adults, typically recommended for ages 12 and up due to its themes and intensity. It's an interactive, haunted house-style journey that takes you through London's darker, more gruesome history, presented with a theatrical flair and plenty of dark humor. You journey through various historical periods and events, brought to life with live actors, incredible theatrical effects, and even some thrilling rides like the Drop Dead Drop Ride.
Oh, yeah, that one.
It's designed to be scary, immersive, and entertaining, covering infamous characters and events from Guy Fawkes and the Great Fire of London to Jack the Ripper.
Exactly. If you enjoy immersive, thrilling experiences with a historical twist where you're not just observing but actively participating in a spooky, fun narrative, then the London Dungeon is definitely for you. It combines historical anecdotes with jump scares, special effects, and compelling theatrical performances, making for a very unique and memorable visit. Certainly not for the faint of heart, but for those who enjoy that kind of entertainment, it's a real blast. A genuinely chilling and entertaining dive into London's past.
Okay, from the chills of history, let's transition to the magic of live performance. That brings us to the number 6 thing to do. Immerse yourself in London's West End musicals. London is undeniably a global hub for theater, offering world-class plays and musicals daily. Seeing a show here isn't just entertainment, it's an essential cultural experience that truly captures a vibrant part of the city's artistic soul. Rivals even Broadway in its scale and quality.
It's incredible, isn't it? The West End has a truly rich history, with some theaters dating back as far as 1663, like the iconic Theatre Royal Drury Lane, which originally opened just 3 years after the ban on theater was lifted in 1660. This deep history gives every performance a certain gravitas and charm, with many venues boasting stunning Victorian architecture and ornate interiors. For families, popular options include long-running hits like The Lion King, Wicked, and Matilda. They're consistently fantastic and appeal across generations. But honestly, there's a vast array of genres to choose from, whether you prefer laugh-out-loud comedies, intense dramas, classic operas, or avant-garde performances. There's truly something for every taste.
The sheer concentration of theatrical brilliance in London is astonishing. Shaftesbury Avenue, for example, is particularly famous, boasting 6 theaters alone, making it a true heart of theaterland. From the iconic London Palladium, which has hosted countless TV shows and awards ceremonies and seen legends grace its stage, to the Palace Theatre, home to the record-setting Harry Potter and The Cursed Child, there's a legendary venue for every taste. What's fascinating is not just the performances, but the tangible history of these buildings and the incredible acoustics and stagecraft that have evolved over centuries. The energy in this district, especially in the evenings, is palpable, that buzz of anticipation filling the air.
And as with many popular attractions in London, especially those with such global demand, planning ahead is absolutely crucial for West End shows. Tickets, particularly for the most famous productions, often sell out far in advance. We're talking weeks, even months, for prime seats. So booking your tickets online in advance is highly recommended to secure your preferred seats and showtimes, essential if you have a specific show or date in mind. My personal advice is to book as soon as your travel dates are firm.
Good advice.
While you might sometimes find last-minute deals at kiosks like TKTS and Leicester Square, it often means less choice in terms of show or seating. So for a top-tier, guaranteed experience, advance booking is key.
What's truly special here is that the energy and talent of a West End show is something truly unique. It's a highlight for many visitors, offering an experience that transcends language barriers through the power of music, performance, and universal storytelling. It's not just a show, it's an event, an evening that embodies the very best of London's cultural and artistic offerings. It's an investment in a memorable night out, a chance to be swept away by world-class talent, and honestly, it's one of those quintessential London experiences you just have to do when you're here.
Definitely. After experiencing the magic of the stage, it's time to immerse ourselves in this city's visual splendor. That brings us to the number 7 thing to do. Explore London's iconic landmarks. No first-time visit to London is truly complete without seeing its most famous architectural and historical sites. Many of these can be appreciated simply by walking past them and soaking in their grandeur, making them accessible to every traveler regardless of budget. These structures aren't just buildings, they're symbols of centuries of history, power, and resilience.
Absolutely. What stands out to me is how many of these landmarks are so close to each other, forming a natural walking path that reveals layers of history. For us, Tower Bridge consistently left the biggest impression. It's not merely a bridge, it's a stunning Victorian Gothic masterpiece and a true marvel of engineering, known for its the lifting mechanism. Its stunning design makes for incredible photos, especially when viewed from the Thames or from the South Bank. You can also venture inside to explore the Tower Bridge exhibition, walk across the glass floor, walkways high above the river, and learn about its fascinating history and how it operates. Really gives you a sense of its innovative construction.
And of course, you can't talk about London landmarks without mentioning Big Ben and the Palace of Westminster. The iconic clock tower, which is technically named the Elizabeth Tower, and the Houses of Parliament are instantly recognizable from countless movies and postcards, symbols of British democracy. While Big Ben technically refers to the enormous 13-ton bell inside the tower, colloquially, everyone knows what you mean when you say Big Ben. It's a symbol of London itself, a constant in the city's skyline. I remember my kids were super excited to finally see their tower, referring to Big Ben, for the very first time after seeing it in so many cartoons.
Wow, that's lovely.
The intricate Gothic Revival architecture of the Palace of Westminster, home to the UK Parliament, is equally impressive, especially reflecting in the Thames.
Then there's Buckingham Palace, the official residence and administrative headquarters of the British royal family. While seeing the changing of the guard can be an incredibly crowded experience, and for some, occasionally a bit slow-moving due to the sheer number of people, a quick photo of the palace exterior is still a must for many. However, if you're visiting during the summer months, typically between late July and September, you have the unique opportunity to tour the magnificent staterooms inside the palace. That offers a much deeper, more intimate insight into royal life, showcasing priceless artworks and opulent decor. It's a chance to walk through rooms used for official engagements by the monarch.
Right. Moving on. Westminster Abbey is a stunning Gothic structure, a truly sacred and historically significant place, famous for royal weddings, coronations, and the burials of monarchs, poets, and statesmen. It's quite literally a walk through centuries of English history, from the coronation chair to Poets' Corner. And just a short distance away is St. Paul's Cathedral, Christopher Wren's architectural masterpiece, known for its magnificent dome, one of the largest in the world, its intricate detailing, and the panoramic views from the top. You can climb to the Whispering Gallery, where a whisper travels along the wall, and then higher to the Stone Gallery and Golden Gallery for breathtaking views across London. It famously withstood being a major target during the Blitz in WWII, a testament to its enduring significance and the city's resilience.
It really is remarkable. And for a taste of the city's vibrant public life, Trafalgar Square and Piccadilly Circus are essential stops. Trafalgar Square, dominated by Nelson's Column, is a bustling public space, perfect for people watching, protests, celebrations, and soaking in the city's dynamic energy, with the National Gallery just steps away. Piccadilly Circus, with its iconic neon signs and statue of Eros, is London's answer to Times Square, a constant swirl of activity at the heart of the West End. And a fun, simple thing that many visitors, especially families, enjoy is spotting the stoic royal guards outside Buckingham Palace or along the Mall, and even mimicking their precise ceremonial marches. It's quite amusing to see.
It is.
These are the images that define London, and experiencing them in person is a powerful and unforgettable way to connect with the city's rich past and vibrant present.
Okay, from grand landmarks, let's dive into the sensory delights of London's bustling street life. That brings us to the number 8 thing to do. Immerse yourself in London's vibrant markets. London's markets are a feast for the senses, truly, offering unique shopping opportunities, incredible food, and a genuine taste of local culture that you won't find anywhere else. They're hubs of community and commerce, brimming with character, each with its own distinct personality and history.
What's fascinating here is the sheer variety and historical depth of these markets. Borough Market, for instance, is a historic food market near London Bridge, dating all the way back to the 13th century. It actually sits beneath the railway arches, which gives it a unique, bustling atmosphere. It's an absolute must-visit for gourmet street food, artisanal cheeses, fresh produce, craft drinks, and delicious baked goods. The atmosphere is fantastic, a vibrant buzz of activity, though it's essential to check opening hours as it's primarily a lunch and daytime market, not typically open for dinner. I've made the mistake of showing up hungry in the evening before.
Easily done. Oh, Borough Market is amazing, but it can get quite busy. If you're looking for a slightly more off-the-beaten-path experience, then there's Maltby Street Rope Walk. This is a street food market tucked away in Bermondsey, open on Saturdays and Sundays. It offers a bewildering array of Instagram-ready taste treats from around the world, all set under charming railway arches. We're talking authentic Venezuelan arepas, those delicious cornmeal patties, often filled with savory ingredients, incredible Vietnamese banh mi sandwiches with their perfect balance of fresh and rich flavors, and gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches with unexpected fillings.
Sounds incredible.
It definitely has a less pretentious, more local feel than some of the more famous markets, which I really appreciate. I mean, where else are you going to try calzones? Those giant Catalan green onions charred on a grill, followed by a melted English Cropwell Bishop Stilton cheese sandwich with pear chutney and bacon, washed down with authentic Sicilian lemonade. It's a truly unique culinary adventure.
Wow. And then there's Camden Market. This is part of the larger Camden Town area, known for its distinctive punk rock vibe, quirky shops, and an extensive indoor and outdoor marketplace. It's a place where you can find literally everything from vintage clothes, unique handicrafts, and cutting-edge street art to, of course, delicious international street food from every corner of the globe. Camden Market, particularly the Stables Market, is a cultural hub with strong roots in music and counterculture, offering a completely different flavor of London. A vibrant, eclectic energy that's truly infectious. It's a place where you can spend hours just wandering and discovering.
And if you're looking for antiques, unique curios, and a truly charming atmosphere, Portobello Road Market, located in the beautiful Notting Hill area, is the place to be, especially on Saturdays. It's famous for its sprawling collection of antiques, vintage clothes, fresh fruit, and a generally festive atmosphere that makes strolling through it an absolute joy. It feels like stepping into a movie scene, particularly with the colorful houses of Notting Hill as a backdrop.
Yeah, very true.
These markets are where you can really feel the pulse of London, sample amazing food that tells a story of global influences, and find truly unique souvenirs and treasures that you'll cherish long after your trip. They're an essential, delicious, and vibrant part of the London experience. Okay, from the culinary wonders of the markets, let's switch gears and tap into a universal delight. Toys. That brings us to the number 9 thing to do. Indulge your inner child at London's epic toy stores. London boasts some of the world's most impressive and entertaining toy stores, which are not just shops, but true attractions in themselves. They're designed to be immersive experiences, captivating visitors of all ages with their sheer scale and interactive elements.
It's absolutely true. Even as adults, these stores are fascinating to visit because of their sheer scale and interactive elements. They're truly destinations. First, there's Hamleys, which is a 6th-floor high behemoth located on Regent Street, claiming the title of the largest and oldest toy store in the world, founded in 1760. It's constantly buzzing with live demonstrations from enthusiastic staff, showcasing everything from flying drones to magic tricks, creating a carnival-like atmosphere. It's also famous for being one of the only places where you could traditionally get specific Royal Guard figurines and other uniquely British toys, though of course online availability has changed that somewhat. The experience of walking through it, though, remains unparalleled.
And speaking of interactive and immersive, the LEGO store in Leicester Square is an absolute paradise for LEGO fans of all ages. It's not just a shop, it's an interactive wonderland. You can spend ages building your own creations at the pick-a-brick wall or marvel at the massive, intricate LEGO models of famous London landmarks. They even have areas where you can engage in mock Star Wars fights with LEGO swords. It's a place where creativity runs wild, and you see people, young and old, completely engrossed in play, rediscovering the joy of building. Right nearby, also in Leicester Square, is the M&M's store, which features the world's largest M&M's candy wall. It's an explosion of color and sweetness, a truly sensory experience that's hard to forget, allowing you to fill bags with your favorite colors and flavors.
And then there's Harrods. While it's primarily a luxury department store in Knightsbridge, its toy department is absolutely incredible, a destination in itself filled with high-end, often exclusive, toys and games. But don't limit yourself. Harrods is a true institution, and I'd highly recommend exploring other sections like the opulent food halls, which are visual feasts in themselves, the elaborate Egyptian escalator with its grand themed decor and fascinating hieroglyphs, and even the luxury elevators. It's an experience of luxury retail on a grand scale, a historic landmark in its own right, even if you're just window shopping and soaking in the atmosphere.
It really is. My advice for all these places, even if you're just visiting, is to try to agree on a budget before entering.
Wise words.
It's incredibly easy to get carried away with all the excitement and unique items on offer, but even if you don't buy anything, just the sheer spectacle and interactive nature of these stores are worth the visit. They truly are attractions in their own right, offering a fascinating glimpse into the world of play and luxury retail, and they're sure to put a smile to anyone's face, regardless of age.
Right. From the vibrant energy of retail, let's seek some tranquility. That brings us to the number 10 thing to do. Relax in London's green oases. parks and playgrounds. Despite being a bustling metropolis, London is remarkably one of the greenest major cities in the world. It's filled with numerous parks and gardens that offer perfect opportunities to unwind, escape the urban hustle, and simply enjoy some natural beauty. A surprising respite from the concrete jungle.
It's one of the surprising delights of London, isn't it? You can be in the absolute heart of the city and suddenly find yourself in a vast expanse of meticulously manicured green. Hyde Park, for example, is one of the largest royal parks, sprawling over 350 acres, connecting seamlessly with Kensington Gardens. It's fantastic for boating on the Serpentine Lake, going for a long walk along its tree-lined paths, or simply finding a quiet spot to relax and people watch. You can also find Speaker's Corner here, a famous spot for public speeches and debates, and the Serpentine Gallery, adding a cultural layer to your green escape. It offers a true, expansive respite from the city's energy.
And then there's St. James's Park, which is absolutely beautiful and centrally located, offering picturesque views of Buckingham Palace, Clarence House, and Whitehall. It's a quintessential British park, perfect for a leisurely stroll, feeding the resident pelicans, or simply admiring the flower beds and ornate bridges. For families, the Jubilee Gardens Playground, situated right at the foot of the London Eye, offers challenging climbing structures, swings, and slides. It's a great spot for kids to burn off some energy while adults can enjoy the surrounding views of the Thames and the London Eye itself. It's a surprisingly active and modern playground.
What's fascinating here is how these green spaces also offer unique insights into London's history and lesser-known gems. The Chelsea Physic Garden, for example, is a historic garden dating back to 1673, making it the second oldest botanical garden in Britain. Here, you can learn about medicinal plants and their uses, offering a tranquil and educational experience away from the crowds. And for a truly free, beautiful spot, the Chelsea Embankment Gardens near the stunning Albert Bridge are an excellent place for a quiet picnic. Offers lovely river views and a serene atmosphere, a true hidden gem for reflection.
We've certainly had some memorable experiences in these parks. I recall one visit where we were enjoying some pastries and a squirrel, incredibly bold, ran right up and made off with a piece of our cake right out of our hands.
Oh no, cheeky squirrel.
It definitely added to the charm and gave us a good laugh and made us more mindful of London's urban wildlife. You'll also find plenty of ducks, majestic swans, and various other bird species gracefully gliding on the ponds. Sometimes the best way to experience a big city is to take a deliberate break from the hustle and bustle and enjoy its natural beauty. These green oases provide the perfect opportunity for that, reminding you that London is not just about concrete and history, but also about vibrant, accessible nature. Offers a peaceful counterpoint to the city's dynamism.
So true. From the tranquil green spaces, let's transport ourselves to a world of pure imagination and magic. That brings us to the number 11 thing to do. Step into the magical world of Harry Potter. For fans of the wizarding world, London offers numerous enchanting ways to immerse yourself in the Harry Potter universe. From iconic filming locations to comprehensive studio tours, it's an absolute must if you're a Potterhead, regardless of your age.
What's fascinating here is that while there are various ways to experience Harry Potter in London, the ultimate experience for any true fan is widely considered to be the Warner Bros. Studio Tour London, The Making of Harry Potter. This isn't just a museum, it's an incredibly immersive journey into the actual sets, original props, and costumes used in the films. Located just outside London in Leavesden, most tours from central London include convenient bus transfers, making it an accessible, full-day adventure. You can walk through the Great Hall, explore Diagon Alley, visit the Forbidden Forest, step inside Gringotts Wizarding Bank, and even see the meticulously detailed models of Hogwarts Castle. It's an unparalleled behind-the-scenes look at the cinematic magic.
It really is a full day, and every minute is worth it. You truly feel like you're stepping into the films. You can examine countless props and costumes up close, learn about the special effects and creature design, and even try a butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
It truly brings the magic of the films to life in a way that simply seeing filming locations in the city cannot. Offers a deep dive into the artistry and craftsmanship behind the cinematic magic. For those who prefer to stay within the city, there are also various Harry Potter filming locations, walking and bus tours that take you to key spots around London. Like the Millennium Bridge, destroyed by Death Eaters and Half-Blood Prince, the inspiration for Diagon Alley and Borough Market, or Scotland Yard's real-life Ministry of Magic entrance.
Exactly. And of course, no Harry Potter pilgrimage would be complete without a stop at Platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross train station. It's a wildly popular photo opportunity where you can pretend you are heading to Hogwarts, complete with a luggage trolley disappearing into the wall. Right next to it is a fantastic Harry Potter shop where you can stock up on wands, house scarves, and other wizarding merchandise. It's a fun, quick stop that perfectly encapsulates the playful spirit of the books and films.
Yeah, it's great fun. Now, a crucial recommendation for the studio tour. It is incredibly popular, and tickets always sell out, often months in advance. So I cannot stress this enough, book them as soon as your flights are confirmed, or even before, if possible. Don't wait until the last minute because you will be disappointed. It's a common mistake we see travelers make.
Very common.
It's a truly unforgettable experience that any Harry Potter fan, regardless of age, will cherish, and is well worth the time and money. It's a magical journey into the making of a global phenomenon, giving you a deeper appreciation for the intricate world J.K. Rowling created.
Absolutely. From the magic of fictional worlds, let's explore the real-life treasures of human history, art, and science. That brings us to the number 12 thing to do. Explore London's world-class free museums. London is truly unique in offering an incredible array of world-class museums with free entry to their permanent collections. This remarkable policy makes cultural exploration accessible to absolutely everyone, regardless of budget. It's something I deeply appreciate and makes London truly special.
It's astounding, isn't it? You could spend days, even weeks, just exploring these incredible institutions and still not see everything. The British Museum, for instance, located in Bloomsbury, allows you to retrace the history of humankind through a truly vast collection of artifacts from around the world. You'll find iconic pieces like the Rosetta Stone, which famously unlocked ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, and the, well, controversial Parthenon sculptures. You could literally spend days here and still not see everything, which is why it's a popular choice for multiple visits, focusing on different galleries each time. I always recommend picking a few key areas that fascinate you, rather than trying to see it all in one go.
Good plan. What's fascinating here is how each museum offers a distinct experience, despite being free. The Natural History Museum, for example, is housed in a stunning Romanesque building in South Kensington, often referred to as the Cathedral of Nature. It's spectacular, filled with exhibits from the natural world. You can marvel at massive dinosaur skeletons, including the famous T-Rex, and see Hope, the giant blue whale skeleton that dominates the main Hinds Hall. It's incredibly child-friendly, designed to spark curiosity and wonder in young minds about the planet and its creatures.
It really is.
Right next door is the Science Museum, where you can experience the wonders of science firsthand with interactive displays showcasing over 15,000 objects. It's also very child-friendly, making complex scientific concepts like space travel, energy, and robotics engaging and fun, often with live demonstrations.
And for art and design enthusiasts, the Victoria and Albert Museum, often referred to as the V&A, also in South Kensington, hosts one of the greatest collections of art and design objects in the world. Its vast galleries span from fashion and textiles to furniture, sculpture, jewelry, and photography. It's an absolute treasure trove for anyone interested in aesthetics and craftsmanship, and its architecture is a work of art in itself. Then there's Tate Modern, a former power station, brilliantly transformed into London's center for modern and contemporary art, located right on the banks of the Thames. It features world-class paintings by artists like Picasso, Dali, and Warhol, and offers stunning views of the River Thames and St. Paul's from its cafes and viewing platforms. The transformation of the building itself is a fascinating story.
It really is. For those interested in conflict and its impact, the Imperial War Museum, or IWM, London, allows you to discover the troubled history of modern conflict from World War I to the present day through powerful, immersive exhibits including tanks, aircraft, and compelling personal stories. And for literary history buffs, the British Library near King's Cross is an absolute must-see, where you can marvel at historic manuscripts in their treasures gallery, including a rare example of Magna Carta, Shakespeare's first folio, and handwritten Beatles lyrics.
Amazing stuff.
These museums offer immense depth and breadth, providing endless opportunities for discovery without costing a penny, truly embodying London's commitment to culture and knowledge for all. They are essential, educational, and inspiring experiences.
Couldn't agree more. From the intellectual stimulation of museums, let's turn our attention to a more refined, delicious experience. That brings us to the number 13 thing to do. Savor a traditional afternoon tea. This quintessentially British experience is a delightful way to spend an afternoon, indulging in dainty sandwiches, delicious pastries, and of course, a variety of fine teas. It's more than just a meal. It's a cherished cultural ritual that has evolved over centuries, a chance to slow down and immerse yourself in a moment of elegance.
It truly is. The tradition of afternoon tea emerged in the mid-19th century, typically featuring 3 tiers of delights: savory sandwiches, warm scones with clotted cream and jam,
The best part.
and exquisite sweet pastries. There are countless places across London offering afternoon tea, ranging from grand, opulent hotels like the Ritz and Claridge's, which offer a truly luxurious experience, to charming, cozy cafes and more contemporary venues. This means you can find an experience to suit any budget or preference. What's particularly great is that many places now offer kid-friendly options with special menus tailored for younger palates and sometimes even engaging activities like visiting the hotel bees if the establishment happens to have an apiary on its roof.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And if you want to take the experience up a notch and add a unique twist, there are some truly creative options available. For example, consider the Paddington Afternoon Tea Bus Tour, which ingeniously combines traditional afternoon tea with sightseeing on a classic double-decker bus. It's a delightful Paddington-themed tea experience as you drive past iconic landmarks, a wonderful way to tick off 2 London must-dos at once, especially appealing for families.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Or, for the Harry Potter fans out there, some places even offer a magical Harry Potter-themed tea, complete with wizarding-inspired treats like sorting hat scones and decor that transports you directly to the wizarding world.
My recommendation here is to definitely come hungry. You'll receive significantly more than just a cup of tea and a small cookie. Afternoon tea is a substantial affair, typically involving tiered trays laden with those delicate finger sandwiches, freshly baked scones served warm with clotted cream and strawberry jam, and an array of exquisite cakes and pastries. This is a very popular activity, especially at the more renowned establishments, so booking a table in advance is usually a very good idea to secure your spot and avoid disappointment. It's a chance to slow down, enjoy elegant surroundings, and participate in a truly charming, delicious British tradition that will leave you feeling pampered and perfectly satisfied.
Indeed. Finally, as we conclude our deep dive into London's most iconic experiences, let's explore some of the city's best-kept secrets. That brings us to the number 14 thing to do. Discover London's unique hidden gems. Beyond the main tourist circuit, London hides fascinating, often quirky, spots that offer a deeper, more local experience, allowing you to connect with the city on a different, more intimate level. These are the places that truly reveal London's character.
What's fascinating here is how these places reveal another, less obvious side of London, offering a sense of discovery. For example, Leek Street Arches are these gritty archways located right under the underground railway lines near Waterloo Station. They've been completely transformed into an extraordinary, ever-evolving street art space. It's completely free, opened 2007, and if you're lucky, you might even catch artists at work creating new murals and graffiti art. They even offer free graffiti workshops on Thursday evenings, offering a truly hands-on experience of London's vibrant urban art scene and its commitment to public art.
That sounds brilliant. And then there's St. Dunstan in the east. This is a truly beautiful public garden sanctuary, built within the atmospheric ruins of an 1100s-era church that was largely destroyed during the Blitz in World War II. It's a peaceful, almost ethereal respite right in the heart of the bustling city of London, perfect for a quiet moment of reflection or a picturesque picnic amidst the climbing vines and ancient stone. The way nature has reclaimed the ruins creates a stunning, contemplative space.
It really does. Another fantastic hidden gem that offers incredible views without the price tag of the Shard is the Sky Garden. It's a free public garden located at the very top of the distinctive walkie-talkie building in the financial district. You absolutely need to book tickets in advance as they are released in weekly batches and sell out incredibly quickly.
Okay, good tip.
But the panoramic views of central London from up there are absolutely fantastic, offering a 360-degree vista of the city. They even have a bar and restaurants if you fancy enjoying a drink or a meal with that breathtaking view. It's a modern marvel offering an elevated experience.
For a charming, picturesque spot that feels miles away from the city's rush, Little Venice is a must-see. It's a delightful area in West London where people actually live on colorful houseboats lining the tranquil Regent's Canal. You can enjoy a leisurely stroll along the towpath, perhaps grab a coffee at a canalside cafe, or even take a pleasant boat trip on Regent's Canal from Camden Lock down to this picturesque spot, passing by parts of the London Zoo along the way. It's a serene escape from the city's usual pace, offering a different kind of urban landscape.
Yeah, it's lovely there. And for something truly unexpected and wonderfully charming, consider Hackney City Farm. It's a small, completely free-to-enter city farm located in East London, nestled within an urban landscape. Here you can see animals like pigs, goats, sheep, and donkeys, and even learn about sustainable living and urban gardening. It's a surprising slice of countryside nestled right within the urban landscape, perfect for a quick, charming visit, especially for families. These unique hidden gems offer a different side of London, where you can truly feel like a local and find unique moments for reflection or wonder that you won't get at the major tourist sites. Allows for a deeper connection with the city's soul.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground in London today. Let's quickly recap our top 14 things to do, making sure you have that essential checklist for your next adventure. 1. Experience the London Eye.
2. Take a hop-on, hop-off bus tour and a Thames River cruise.
3. Visit Madame Tussauds.
4. Explore the Royal Mews.
5. Dive into Sea Life London Aquarium and nearby London Dungeon.
6. Immerse yourself in London's West End musicals.
7. Explore London's iconic landmarks.
8. Immerse yourself in London's vibrant market.
9. Indulge your inner child at London's epic toy stores.
10. Relax in London's green oases, parks and playgrounds.
11. Step into the magical world of Harry Potter.
12. Explore London's world-class free museums.
13. Savor a traditional afternoon tea.
And 14. Discover London's unique hidden gems. London is a city that consistently surprises and delights. It's truly a place where you can travel smart by combining the grand, iconic sites with those smaller, more intimate discoveries. Whether you're drawn to history, art, shopping, or just soaking up the atmosphere, there's a unique experience waiting for you around every corner. Perhaps the deepest dive we can take is not just into its landmarks, but into the very spirit of discovery it inspires within us, inviting us to look a little closer, listen a little longer, and ultimately find our own unique London story that's unlike anyone else's. We hope this deep dive helps you plan an unforgettable trip.
That's all for now, folks. Please like, share, and subscribe for more like this.